Hi, I'm Dr. Gus Kaler with Time Structures. I'm the ATRE industry consultant, and we're going to talk today about drones and why should you care about drones. Right now, the industry is small, but it's going to grow substantially into a billion-dollar industry very quickly, and you're on the ground floor, so you can grow as quickly as the industry grows, which is an advantage. You can use your FAA flight school, your business department, your GPS department, and your computer labs to do the training. For example, you can train a drone pilot for about $3,500 in tuition. You need to petition for a Federal Aviation Administration Section 333 exemption. The exemption has three sections, one for the aircraft, one for the pilot, and one for the operation of the thing. It takes about 120 days to get this, so you need to get started now. You'll need to have an in-service for your faculty. You need to develop the curriculum on safety, drone flight characteristics, drone flight operations, and know how to use maps to fly the drone around. What is a drone? Well, I think we need some kind of mental perspective on what a drone is. It's a real revolution in how we do things. Chuck Klosterman says that once in a while, everything about the world changes at once. This is one of those times. Imagine, just for fun, the internet with eyes. That's basically what we're talking about. The drone is the eyes creating data that can be put into the net, processed to create all kinds of useful products for businesses. A drone is a robot with sensors, processors, power sources, and effectors that complete certain kinds of tasks in a number of different kinds of surrounding environments, like air, sea, and land. What we're talking about is how to collect data in completely new ways and then process that data to create maps and other data summaries and products that businesses need to create a competitive advantage of some kind. So how big are the unmanned aerial vehicles? They can be anything from like 2 pounds to 50 pounds, which is most likely used for commercial applications, and they can be over a ton. A UAV is likely to be a fixed wing aircraft. About 70% of them are today. We see a lot of these little helicopter jobs running around there, about 20% of UAVs, and about 7% are lighter than air. 3% are flapping wings, kind of look like insects. What is their altitude? That they can fly at 400 feet up to 65,000 feet. They can carry a payload that is just a few pounds to over 1,900 pounds. The cost varies from like $500 to about $123 million. Ones that police use will probably cost about as much as a car. What are the applications of these devices? My research shows that there's at least 300 applications that have been identified so far. This list would seem to be intimidating, but really you got to keep in mind what you're trying to do. You're trying to train a pilot. You're trying to prepare the aircraft itself, the drone, keep it functioning, repair it, things like that. And then you're trying to figure out how to complete the mission with the client. It's mostly the commercial and hobby markets that we're looking at, particularly the commercial market. There's about 90 businesses here in California so far that have been identified by different sources. And I think that's conservative. I think all the numbers I'm going to give you are conservative, and they're actually maybe a little larger already. So right now we're estimating that maybe 4,400 employees are involved in producing drones. The Drone Association estimates there's an additional 4,000 that are already employed in service applications. They generate a payroll of about 71 million. And direct spending in California about 179 million. And the total 2015 economic impact, both direct and indirect, in California is about 398 million. It's a significant piece of the economy. Remember that drones work on land, sea, and air. Each involves a special kind of aircraft, a pilot and operation training for a vehicle in a confined space. The kind of skills that these people have to have are things like how to photograph, how to use video, various kinds of sensors, the understanding of mathematics and graphing to figure out the data, computer programming, mechanical and electrical skills for assembling the drone and for repairing it, some understanding of farming, and then social science and arts and entertainment skills are very important because one of the big applications now, if you look at the FAA exemption applications, involve a lot of filming companies. So let me be clear. The data I think shows that there's an opportunity now for you to think about this. you can position your campus to grow with this significant new industry. You can train the pilots and the technicians to help businesses move forward. You can go out and help businesses understand this opportunity that's significant for them. Just keep in mind that ATRE is available to help you. There's a study that goes along with this that gives you even a wider, much wider perspective than I've given you in this few minutes. Thanks.